You can buy a mid-century modern macrame plant hanger from West Elm for $60. Or I can show you how to make one for less than $5. Hi, I'm Ash, and today I'm going to show you everything you need to know to make a macrame plant hanger just like this one from West Elm. Mine looks just like the inspiration piece and cost me less than $5. And today's tutorial isn't just about how to make a macrame plant hanger. I'm also going to give you my top 3 design tips for hacking your own projects so you can make any of the decor pieces that you see in the stores for your very own home. And stick with me to the very end of this tutorial because I'm going to give you a sneak peek into one of my next projects. And if you're here today for this tutorial, you're going to love that one too. Let's get started right away with my first design hacking tip. When you're looking at a decor piece you love and you're planning out how you're going to make yours, focus on the top 3 components of that piece that you really love. And look at the details of those components to try to figure out what you really need to do to replicate that decor piece. But then give yourself some artistic license with the rest of it. One of the things I really liked about the West Elm piece is that it had this loop of rope that it used for the actual hanger. A lot of macrame plant hangers use either a wooden ring or a wooden hook to hang the actual macrame from. And I noticed right away on this plant hanger that it used the actual rope and looped that rope around to make the hanger. And to me that really stuck out as a design component that I liked and could replicate easily. So that's one thing that I focused on in this project. And the second design component I really focused on was the color blocking. I've always been a big fan of color blocking, and I love that it adds a little bit of a geometric shape to something just through color. And so I really wanted to focus on that in my plant hanger as well. But I didn't focus on replicating the exact colors, and that's kind of what I'm getting to. Pick a few things you want to pay attention to and you want to make the same, and give yourself some liberties on the rest. West Elm's plant hangers had a really Miami chic vibe to them with the colors, which I thought was great. But this sort of variegated rainbow yarn really spoke to me. So I decided to do gray and then a little bit of pink here, and then the rest is in this variegated rainbow yarn. And I think it actually worked out perfect for me. This goes along with more of the decor scheme in the room I'm gonna hang it in, and it's something that I could really easily switch up and have some fun with. And the third detail I really liked about West Elm's plant hanger actually has nothing to do with the plant hanger at all, and it's the black pot. So I made sure to get a black pot for mine as well. The black pot really helps the macrame stand out, and it gives a modern look to my plant hanger, so I made sure to get a black pot just like the inspiration pick. All you need for this project is some rope, cotton yarn for wrapping around your rope, and of course a pot. I picked up a package of 100 feet of 3/16 inch rope at Menards, and it's enough to make 3 of these plant hangers. And I'm just using some leftover 100% cotton yarn that I already had. You really don't need very much of one color. I'm starting with the top part of my hanger. I have my rope cut down into 4 8-foot long pieces. You can vary the size, but that will get you exactly 3 hangers out of one 100-foot package of rope. I tied 2 pieces of rope together with yarn at the exact middle point, just as a reference for me when I'm wrapping the top hook part so that I can keep it centered. Lay all 4 pieces of your rope together and fold one side over the other to get the size loop you want. Begin at the base of one side of the loop by tying the string around the ropes. Lay the tail of that string along the rope so it gets wrapped in with the ropes. Now just tightly wrap your ropes in yarn as you go up and around your loop. When one piece of yarn ends, just tie it down and start another piece. Change colors wherever you want your color blocking to appear. When you get to the base of the other side of the loop, fold it over the other side and wrap your yarn around all the rope together to close the loop. And now for my second design hacking tip. When you're planning out your project, look online at the description of the piece. It's usually going to say what materials are used in the decor piece, and it's also going to give you at least some general dimensions. So for example, with my macrame plant holder, it said that it was made from 100% cotton rope, and it also said that it held a pot that was about 5.5 inches in diameter and that the entire macrame plant hanger was about 37 inches long. So that gave me some really good clues as I started in order to make the project to the right scale. The knot tying portion of this project is insanely easy. Start by separating your rope into 4 groups of 2. Take your first set of ropes, measure approximately 13 inches down from the base of your hanging loop, tie them in a basic knot around themselves, and then continue to do that with each set of 2 ropes all the way around so that they are all even. Now take 1 rope from one knot and 1 rope from the adjacent rope and tie it about 4 inches centered below the knots above it. You can adjust this based on the size of your pot, of course. To figure out if that's the right length for your pot, simply lay your rope over your pot so that the top knot is right at the top lip of the pot, and then measure that length. And continue to tie that second row of knots all the way around your plant hanger. Now bring all of your ropes together again to make the base of your plant hanger. Measure about 6 inches below your second row of knots. Again, adjust that measurement if you need to, and then tie a piece of cotton yarn around the base and start wrapping, just as you did with the loop at the top of your hanger. And then cut off the extra ends of your rope. I'm cutting my rope off about 10 inches below the base of my pot. So the last step we have before we put our pot and our plant in is to take the ends of the rope and just sort of split them apart to create more of that fringe tassel look. Having the rope ends like this isn't quite as nice, and it doesn't look like our inspiration picture. So just pull all the strands apart and you will end up with nice tassel fringe like that. And if you have kids, this is what they're for. Hand this macrame plant hanger over to them and have them split all these little rope pieces apart for you, or at least drink wine while you do it. And here it is, my Miami chic, mid-century modern, West Elm inspired macrame plant hanger. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to. It looks a lot like my inspiration piece and just has a little bit of my flair added. And for my third design hacking tip, really pay attention to the scale. Make sure that you're making your piece close to the same size as your inspiration piece, and make sure you're using fabric that's as plush and making tassels that are as thick. I know a lot of times it's easier to just do a little less when you're doing a project, or maybe buy a product that is a little bit less plush or less luxurious, but honestly those are the first things that I see when I know something is a DIY hack. If it's just not the right scale, it doesn't have the right size or volume, and it's not as luxurious, I know right away that it was something someone tried to hack, and by tried, I mean kind of failed. If you liked this tutorial today and you liked my extra design hacking tips, give me a like on the video too. And let me know in the comments below if there are any decor pieces that you want me to help you hack. And as promised, here's a sneak peek into one of my upcoming tutorials. I've been experimenting a little bit with growing my own topiaries, and I'm gonna bring you a tutorial on growing your own braided stem rosemary topiary. And you could probably put it in a beautiful mid-century modern plant hanger. That's all for today. Where'd I put my wine? And one of my favorite things about this project is it's so fast and so easy that I have plenty of time to drink my wine. Cheers!